Imagine building one of the biggest companies in the world. Your net worth is measured in billions. Private jets are part of your daily routine. Banks compete for your business. Then one day, you walk into one of Britain's oldest financial institutions expecting the same treatment you receive everywhere else. But instead of welcoming you with open arms, they politely say no. No special invitation, no private card, no shortcut. It sounds unbelievable. After all, why would a bank reject someone with unlimited money? Because this bank has spent more than 3 centuries protecting something even more valuable than wealth: its reputation. This is the story of Coutts, a private bank closely connected with British royalty, a bank where trust matters more than fortune, where relationships are built over decades, not days, and where one of Britain's most exclusive payment cards, the Silk Card, is not something you simply apply for. It is something you earn. So what makes Coutts so different? Why has it survived for more than 300 years? And why do some of the richest people on earth still fail to become clients? Let's find out. Money opens many doors, but at the highest level of wealth, money is not always the most powerful currency. Trust replaces it, reputation replaces it, relationships replace it, and perhaps no bank represents that world better than Coutts. By the end of this video, you will understand how a small London bank became one of the world's most respected private financial institutions, why the Silk Card remains almost invisible to the public, and why even billionaires cannot assume they will be accepted. Before we begin, if you enjoy videos about business, investing, luxury, and the hidden systems behind the world's wealthiest people, make sure to subscribe because we upload videos like this every week. To understand why Coutts operates differently from ordinary banks, we have to travel back more than 3 centuries, to a time before modern banking, before credit cards, and before Britain became a global financial power. Chapter 1. The Bank That Outlived Empires. Coutts traces its history back to 1692. Think about what that means. When the bank was founded, there were no airplanes, no electricity, no mobile banking, no stock trading apps. London was still growing into one of Europe's great financial cities, and wealthy merchants needed somewhere safe to protect their fortunes. Unlike many banks that chase fast expansion, Coutts built its reputation one relationship at a time. Its philosophy was simple: know your clients, understand their families, protect their wealth, and think in generations instead of quarters. That approach may sound slow, but over time, it became the bank's greatest strength. For Coutts, success was never measured by how many customers walked through the door. It was measured by how many families returned generation after generation. But history alone does not explain why Coutts became one of the most respected names in private banking. Its greatest advantage came through a relationship that changed everything: the British royal family. Chapter 2. Why royalty chose Coutts. When people hear that Coutts is connected with British royalty, they often assume the bank became trusted because it was famous. But the opposite is closer to the truth. The bank became famous because it earned trust. Royal households face financial pressures ordinary clients never experience. Every decision can attract attention. Every investment can become public discussion. Every mistake can become tomorrow's headline. That makes privacy priceless. For generations, Coutts built a reputation for discretion, professionalism, and personal service. Instead of treating clients like account numbers, the bank focused on long-term relationships. Its private bankers were expected to understand not only money, but also family goals, future plans, and reputation. That philosophy would eventually lead to one of Britain's most mysterious financial products, the Silk Card. But here is where the story becomes more interesting. The Silk Card is not the reason people become Coutts clients. It is the result of something much bigger. Chapter 3. The Silk Card. A symbol of trust, not status. When most people hear about the Coutts Silk Card, they immediately compare it to the American Express Centurion Card. At first, that comparison makes sense. Both are premium products. Both are associated with wealthy clients, and both are difficult to obtain, but the difference is important. The Centurion Card is designed to be recognized. The Silk Card is not. Coutts has never built its reputation around creating a famous payment card. The Silk Card exists as one part of a larger private banking relationship. That changes everything. You do not become a Coutts client because you want the Silk Card. You receive access to the Silk Card because you have already earned the bank's confidence. To many clients, the card itself is secondary. The real value is behind it. Dedicated relationship managers, investment specialists, international banking support, and long-term financial advice designed around each client's needs. Imagine calling your bank and speaking to someone who already understands your businesses, your investments, your family structure, and your long-term objectives. Here's something surprising. Many people chase the world's most exclusive credit cards, but the world's wealthiest families often care very little about the card itself. What they truly value is the institution standing behind it. And that is exactly why money alone cannot buy access. Chapter 4. Why billionaires can still be rejected. One of the biggest myths in private banking is that unlimited wealth guarantees acceptance. It does not. Private banks like Coutts are not trying to become the largest banks in the world. They are trying to become the most trusted. That means every new relationship is carefully evaluated. Of course, financial strength matters, but it is not the only consideration. The bank may look at the complexity of the client's financial needs, international business interests, compliance requirements, reputation, and long-term fit. This is not unusual. The world's best law firms do not represent every client. Elite universities do not accept every intelligent student. Luxury brands do not offer every limited edition product to anyone with money. Exclusivity often depends on fit, not simply wealth. For Coutts, accepting every billionaire would weaken the reputation it has spent centuries protecting. Trust takes decades to build, but it can disappear very quickly. So if wealth is not the deciding factor, what has allowed Coutts to remain relevant for more than 300 years? The answer reveals what the bank is really selling. Chapter 5. The real product, Coutts, sells. At first glance, it might seem that Coutts sells banking services, accounts, loans, investments, payment cards. But those are only the visible products. The real product is confidence. Confidence that experienced professionals understand your financial world. Confidence that sensitive information remains private. Confidence that your wealth can be protected not only today, but for future generations. Markets rise and fall. Technology changes. New payment systems replace old ones. But relationships built over decades are extremely difficult to replace. That is why many families remain with the same private bank for generations. The institution becomes part of the family's long-term financial story. And perhaps that explains why Coutts has survived for more than 3 centuries. It never tried to become the loudest bank. It focused on becoming one of the most trusted. Let's bring the story together. For more than 300 years, Coutts has built its reputation on trust, discretion, and long-term relationships. The Silk Card is not respected because it is famous. It is respected because it represents one of the world's oldest and most trusted private banking relationships. And perhaps that is the biggest lesson of all. True exclusivity is not about displaying wealth. It is about earning trust that cannot simply be bought. So, is the Silk Card Britain's most exclusive payment card? Perhaps. But the real story has never been about the card itself. It is about the institution behind it. A bank that has survived economic crises, technological change, and more than 3 centuries of history. A bank that earned the confidence of royalty, entrepreneurs, and families whose wealth spans generations. And a bank that continues to prove one timeless lesson. At the highest level of finance, money may open many doors, but trust opens the ones that matter most. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos about business, investing, luxury, and the hidden systems behind the world's wealthiest people. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.